Hi ladies, this is Nancy and I'm going to attempt, this is my first tutorial that I'm going to give it my best shot, and I wanted to do a tutorial on my new moon tag that I just, I'm completing for a swap at minialbumscraps.ning.com. They have a great, there's a lot of Twilight fans on that site, and they have a great swap going on now where we are making tags for each movie, and after the last movie is completed, then we're going to be doing a Twilight page swap. So it's actually really cool. It's fun. I've already done the one for the Twilight movie. Now this is for New Moon, and I just really love this tag, and I wanted to do the tutorial because I actually made the background paper, and I love the way it came out. So I'm going to show you how I did the background paper. First, the tag. I wanted, my favorite part of New Moon actually was Bella's pain. I don't know. I just thought that the pain she felt when Edward left her was just so, I don't know, it just, that scene in the woods just made me cry. It really touched me. I watch it all the time whenever that movie is on in the background, and when it comes on TV, I always have to sit down and watch that scene. So I wanted to, kind of recreate that. So I have Edward as a transparency. You can see the background through him, and she's saying the absence of him is everywhere I look. And then there's a lot of detail here, little pine cones and moss and some gorgeous purple lace. I decided to use purple as my accent color because purple was referred to in the movie, and it's actually my favorite color as well. And I have done some little pine tree accent, so it's all about the forest here. And then this is my first try at using my little tabletop tripod, and I also made a beautiful charm dangle. It's got this gorgeous vintage leaf, enamel, and all the stones are crystal and a little glass leaf, and then there's a little deep purple acrylic heart also. So now on the back of the tag, and then I did some wired ribbon in purple. It's really gorgeous organdy ribbon. And on the back I have Alice in a transparency, and Bella is saying, "Alice, I'm lost. It's like a huge hole has been punched in my chest. But in a way, I'm glad. The pain is the only reminder that he was real, that you all were." And then I put I backed the lace from the front, the same lace on the back too, and some more of the flowers, and some of these transparent, the skeleton leaves. But I really love how it turned out, and I'm going to put some pictures of it on my blog. Sometimes you can see better what's going on in the photos. Anyway, so that's the tag, and let me show you how I did the background. First of all, I started out with this gloss paper by Ranger. It's called Ink Essentials, and it's made by Ranger. Gloss paper, and I cut it down to size, and then I just used, let me shake these up a bit. This is one of the newer Ranger products. It's called Distress Stain, and I used forest moss and wild honey, and I think and a little bit of the walnut as well. So basically, I just drew. Wait a minute, you got to get it going first. I did some stripes. And the yellow. And think I'm off camera a little bit. There we go. And then a little bit of the walnut. Mostly I did the walnut on the edges. Okay. I think I'm going to put a little bit more of the green. Okay, now the next step is to, I guess, blot that dry a little bit. And then I used this tree pattern of a tree stamp that I got at Michael's, and Stays On ink in Timber Brown. Whoops, almost knocked over the camera. So I'm going to ink that up really good. I think I'm going to have to, might be off camera doing this, but I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, it didn't come out very well because of the fact that I couldn't see what I was doing. But anyway, you get the idea. I think maybe I didn't let the ink, the distress ink or distress stain dry well enough when I did this. So, and I'm going to do the bottom part of the tag. Oops. Okay, so the tree, it's actually supposed to look like this, and the tree pattern didn't come out that well because I didn't let the ink dry, but it's still actually going to look pretty good because the next part is to add the inks, and I'm using Adirondack Caramel. These are all earth tones, Pesto, and Eggplant. And I'm using a clean sponge for each one. And this is the caramel. The caramel is really bright. It kind of makes it look like the sunshine's coming through the forest. And then, whoop, a little bit of the eggplant. I apparently need to get a little better camera setup, but I'm going to try because I've been asked to do a couple of different tutorials, and it's been hard to do with holding the camera with one hand. Okay. So So that's it, and the only reason it looks it doesn't look as good is because the tree pattern didn't come out as well. I apparently didn't let it dry. Should have let it dry. So make sure you let it dry first if you try this. But I really like how it came out. And once you put the elements on the tag, it looks good. And also the transparency, how you do that is just using regular packing tape. And you print out your photo and you cover it with packing tape, and then you rinse the paper apart. You rub it really hard, and then you rinse off the paper on the back, and you get a transparent image. And then you just apply it with the same tape. You could, like vellum tape. See how you can see through it? Excuse me. Anyway, so that's how I made these tags, and I hope I didn't do too bad of a job, but I'm going to try to get a little better camera set up before I do my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.